welcome to another Cover Management video. It's Art here with my best books for 2023. I do have 10 books here. They're not in any certain order, but I did number them for myself to make sure that there were 10. You know how that goes. Now, with the rules of this is the book doesn't have to be written in 2023. I just had to read it for the in 2023 for it to be considered one of the best books of 2023. So here we go. That is my rules. Other channels may do it differently, but that's how I do mine. The first book I want to mention was a book club book pick actually in October of 2023, and that was The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. Yes, technically for me it was a reread, but it's just so good. It's Alfred Hitchcockian-esque. It is just a great mind trip and a mind scare. Nothing really super duper duper scary really happens on the page or on the stage, however you want to say it, but it's just that good, and it's a book that once you've read it, it sticks with you. Then we have our first non-fiction entry of the year, and that is The British Are Coming by Rick Atkinson. It is his first in the Revolutionary trilogy that he's going to write. Book 2 is not out yet, but book 1 covered 1763 to 1775, and boy was it amazing. It was in-depth. It was from the point of view of what all Americans know of the overarching. He does hit on those, but it's from the point of view of the soldier via their diaries, their letters, their correspondence with their family members, friends, newspaper accounts. It was really like an on-field battle report kind of book. And for a history nerd like myself, whose major in college was actually history, it was top-notch. I could tell it was well-researched, but not only was it well-researched, it was well-told, because it was told in a narrative easy to digest and grasp, even if you're not a history major. So that's why that's amazing. Then we have The Watchmaker's Hand by Jeffrey Deaver. This was the latest Lincoln Rhyme novel. It came out in November. I got it for eGalley off NetGalley via Random House Publishing, so I got to read it early, and boy was it amazing. Jeffrey Deaver is at his best when there is a time crunch, there is a time pulse pounding crunch, and The Watchmaker's Hand just proves that. Then we have Joe Kinda's first foray in the detective fiction, and that is All Is Not Forgiven. Boy, did I love this. It was Joe Kinda-esque, and it was amazing. It was a great read, a great story, and fun. Then we have Joe Kinda. I also read Joe Kinda's latest non-fiction entry, Killer Triggers. I actually listened to it on Audible, and that too is just as good as I Will Find You. Killer Triggers is awesome. Killer Triggers is amazing. Killer Triggers is a great amount of fun. Then we got The Longmire Defense. It's the latest Walt Longmire novel, at least for the next few months anyway. Because I think the next one comes out in May. But it was, like I always say, putting on your favorite pair of sweatpants and meeting with old friends and having fun. It is just a top-notch read. Then we have the best of the Rachel books I read this year, and that is Never Go Back by Lee Child. I just thought that was intense. It was, he had built to this book for 2 or 3 books now, from the time of him writing it, and it was just amazing. It was a lot better than that year's entry, The Secret. It was a lot better than The Secret because it had been built to. It was intense. It had action. It had intrigue. It was just amazing, in my opinion. Then we have another non-fiction entry. The next 2 are actually non-fiction entries. and that is 60 Feet 6 Inches by by Bob Gibson and Reggie Jackson. As a baseball nerd, as you know all well and know I am, this was one of the best baseball books I've read for the entire year. It was fun. It was insightful from both a great hitter's point of view and an excellent pitcher's point of view. Both Hall of Famers in their own right, as they should be. And it was just a well-told work of writing. It was nonfiction, but it was told in a narrative way, once again, easy to digest, easy to grasp, and everything was great. Then we have Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. That was financial literacy basics told at a level in which even a novice or someone who's not into financial literacy can both understand, get, and digest, and put into practice in their own life. It even had, after every chapter, it had review questions so that you could think through the process and think through the chapter and get the concepts of that chapter down. So it was taken piece by piece, and it was great. The last book, however, though, is a classic book, and that is Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie. It wasn't the only Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot novel I read the year, but it was the one that stuck with me. I understand now why it's so famous, because it is succinct, it is the greatest, it is the most Sherlock Holmesian-esque in that nature. It was just amazing. Now, those are my 10 favorite books of 2023, or best books of 2023. Leave in the comments down below what your best books of 2023 are. Also, I am going to put a playlist together of all 10 of these books reviewed on the channel. So if you want to check out the reviews, there will be a playlist on the channel. Just go over to my channel and look up playlist and you'll find it. So I will do that for you all, and that will be done. But until next time, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, what a great fun year of reading. Here's to a great fun year in 2024. I'll see you again soon. And peace.